Hello, I'm Gojin750. Welcome to another Redstone video. Today we're going to be talking about a 2-wide tileable shulker loader with item pass-through. Now, let's go ahead and check this thing out, see it in action, and then I'll show you how to build it. So I've got here a shulker box that is almost completely full of comparators, and it only needs 32 more comparators, and I've got 64. Let's go ahead and get a shulker box in here, and then go ahead and insert this into the item part here. Let me go ahead and do the same thing with this redstone dust over here. Same type of idea with the shulker box. Get that box started. Get the items in. Now you can see here, when the shulker box is gone, it just kind of dumps items in to this little chamber here. Now you do have to block off the last end, but everything else from forward is already blocked off by the system itself. So as you can see here, got 32 comparators and a full shulker box. So you can see that this here system will allow you to sort items, or once sorted, can either fill them into a shulker box if you have shulker boxes, or you can send them straight into a chest. The advantage of this is if you run out of shulker boxes, you can still get your items out of the filter system that you've got set up, and you'll input items through this line here and let them go into the dropper there that pushes items into the shulker box, or spits them out so that this hopper here can catch it. When you have this item input line, you want to set it up to some sort of item filter, or just have whatever item that you know is going to go in here set up to only go into this thing. You know, if you have like a farm, you connect the farm directly to here, connect a completely different farm directly to here, something like that. Or you can do a whole sorting system and connect those up. So to build this, as you can see, this is a single module here. You need a space of 9 blocks deep, 2 blocks wide, and 5 blocks high. And this is the minimum space that it takes. You can expand on it if you need to with the item sorting filter and your input system for shulker boxes. And you can use in this either a chest, double chest, or barrel. Now to build this, you'll need 11 hoppers, 11 observers, 8 building blocks, I'm using smooth stone, 4 redstone dust, 2 comparators, 1 repeater, 1 block of redstone, 1 regular piston, 1 sticky piston, 1 dropper, 1 dispenser, and 1 smooth stone slab. Now you could use 2 sticky pistons. It's not a big deal. The regular pistons for breaking the shulker box, you could do the same thing with sticky piston. That's okay. It's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this. And a few other items. And I'm going to go ahead and build this, and to show you how easy it is to build, we're going to do it in survival. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the item chest. Put down 3 hoppers like so, and then 1 more on there. To connect the hoppers, you shift click. Then I'm going to put down 3 observers here. Now as you can see, observer is not considered a full block, so you can still get into this double chest. We're going to put 1 more observer on top of that, facing into these observers. Each of these observers are looking at that hopper. And this sets it up for the first part of our shulker box dispensing system. Now, as you can see here, we're going to need 3 more hoppers, or 3 more observers. So I'm going to go ahead and place some blocks like this. Break these 2. Place an observer facing into that block, and 2 more like that. break this block, place redstone dust here, and then 2 blocks here, like so. Then we're going to put down a slab on top of that, and we'll put down 2 blocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Next thing we want to do is get our dispenser, place that right here, and then we're going to place a repeater going from this redstone line into the dispenser. So now that we've got that, what we're going to do is we need to put down, oops, 1 block right here, a comparator here. We'll need another block right there, a block of redstone here, these 2 dust here, and then you want 1 more observer there and there. So we've got our 2 observers there, and then piston facing down there. So this is pretty much the first slice completely done. Oh, except for we need 1 hopper there. So this hopper is to load this dispenser with shulker boxes. That's how you put your shulker boxes into this dispenser. You can put this to wherever you want to lead it into your system here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put 2 blocks there on the sides. And you could do this on either side. I'm just building it to match what I've got over here. Put your dropper facing in this direction. Go back to the other side. We're going to put, going to go ahead and put it right here for right now. Place, not there. Place these here. Sure. 1 observer facing out there. One observer facing in there. And then we want right here, sticky piston. Oh, nope, not right there. We actually need that right there. Sticky piston right there. Comparator right there. And we're just about done. All that's left is the item system, delivery system to this dispenser here. You can do it along this line if you want to do it. If you want this to come up from somewhere up here, you could do that as well. Doesn't really matter. And that's pretty much it. That's the entire system all completed. If you don't want to use a double chest like this, you could easily put down a single chest and just add 1 more hopper right there. And that's the entire thing. So let's talk a little bit about how this thing works, if you're interested in knowing that. So the way that it works is, well, let's start here. This pushes out a shulker box. So if we grab shulker box right here, go ahead and put down more. So this is how the shulker boxes are dispensed. They're dispensed from here, and you can start this either from clicking that, as you can see here, it sends a signal all the way through, or you can place some sort of, some sort of button right here to initialize the shulker box. So you can see that one sends it in, or you can click it through here. We'll also send one through. So those are the different ways you can start the system. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. The purpose of this whole line down here is that when signal strength here is changed, it sends a signal down here, temporarily powers and locks this hopper, which is detected by this observer, which sends a signal up to here, powers this dust, powers this, sends a signal into here. We use this repeater so that it doesn't interfere with this piston here. The way that this detects when the shulker box is full is, as you can see here, there's a comparator here. When the shulker box is completely full, the signal outputs from here becomes 15. Right now it's 14. This is getting one signal from here, an output of 15 here, drops to 14 here. Once this shulker box is full, which I think I actually have empty shulker boxes right here. But as you can see here, this is a full shulker box. If I place the shulker box in here, what'll happen is, I'll place one more shulker box right here. This powers up to 15, powers this to 15, this detects the change from 14 to 15, pushes this piston down, breaks the shulker box there. This, similarly, gets powered by that 15 with here. It does a little block update into this little piece of dust here. And that's how it knows to send another shulker box in. This little system here is pretty much a completely separate system. And it's just whenever this has any items in it, it sends a power output through this comparator, which goes to this piston, powers this observer clock, hits this here, and it powers the dropper here. Now you don't have to put one here. You can put it down. You could do something like this instead, and that's perfectly fine. Whatever works for you. It doesn't matter. The only possible advantages is, as you can see over here, we have this glass blocking here. This is to make sure that no items get knocked out. There's a slight possibility occasionally that while the piston is down, the item coming out might get pushed to a side. If you block off all around it, so this spot here, it has nowhere to go. And you don't have to worry about that. So, that is the 2-wide shulker loader with item pass-through. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.